Welcome back, boys and girls. Okay, here we go. Eugenia, chapter 5. Let's see what Gaston is doing in the house, right? Remember where we left off? Here we go. They were in the kitchen. Gaston had the accordion strapped around his neck. His velvet mushroom hat was on the table. So you see, said Gaston, it is a simple affair. You put the accordion around your neck and then depress the keys and squeeze the box, and the music arrives. Voila! Gaston closed his eyes. He squeezed the accordion. He depressed some keys. A small, sweet melody came into the world. I just love Gaston. He just is so friendly and sweet and kind looking, isn't he? I like him. Oh, how wonderful, said Baby. She clapped her hands. Yes, yes, said Gaston. Everyone must clap. Everyone must clap along because we are all playing the music. Frank clapped. Baby clapped. Guess who did not clap? Eugenia. You're right. Gaston Latro's accordion playing got louder. General Washington looked up at Eugenia. Meow, he said, and then he left the room with his tail high in the air. I am interested in selling this instrument, shouted Eugenia. Do you care to purchase it? The back door opened. Mrs. Watson came into the kitchen, followed by Mr. Watson and the pig. Who's the pig? Mercy. It's hard for me to call her the pig. I think I'll just start saying Mercy instead, right? We heard the music and thought maybe you were having a party. We are not having a party, said Eugenia. Welcome, welcome, said Gaston. He smiled with his too many teeth. Mr. Watson and Mrs. Watson smiled back. They started clapping along with Frank and Baby. The pig sat down in the middle of the kitchen floor. It grunted. Eugenia felt dizzy with frustration. She reached out and grabbed hold of the kitchen counter to steady herself. She waited. Surely there would be an end to the song. It could not go on forever, could it? When at last Gaston stopped playing, Eugenia spoke into the silence. She said, I will ask you again. Do you wish to purchase this accordion? Oh, no, no, said Gaston. I am only here for your lesson, so you may learn to play the sweet songs and the sad songs and all the little songs in between. I refuse, said Eugenia. You refuse to learn to play the music that is waiting inside of your heart? There is no music waiting inside of my heart. Everyone's heart has music, said Gaston. He came toward her, grinning his many-toothed grin. He took the accordion from around his neck and slipped the strap over Eugenia's head. Eek! How do you think she's going to feel about that? Suddenly, she was wearing an accordion. Oh, sister, said Baby, you look marvelous. Inspiring, said Mr. Watson. How darling, said Mrs. Watson. The accordion was heavy. Also, Eugenia had no interest in looking marvelous, inspiring, or darling. Everything was wrong. Eugenia felt her face getting hot and red. Miss Lincoln, said Frank. I will show you, said Gaston. You will squeeze and depress the keys. Okay, look at Eugenia. I'm not sure how she looks. She looks almost a little scared and worried, doesn't she? Let's find out. I will not squeeze or depress the keys, said Eugenia. Laughed Gaston. You will press the keys and learn to play, and learn to play the music of your heart. That is all. That is everything. He bent towards her. He put his hands over her hands. The man smelled like lilacs and musty curtains and butter. Eugenia felt another wave of dizziness roll over her. Gaston's fingers pushed her fingers down upon the keys. A small, heartbroken sound came out of the accordion. Eugenia could feel it reverberating somewhere deep inside her. Her heart quivered. You see, said Gaston. The kitchen became darker. Had a light gone out? Eugenia was trembling. I do not see, she said to Gaston. There was a rumble of thunder from somewhere far away. I think it might storm, said Mr. Watson. The kitchen became darker still. Let us try again, said Gaston. He wrapped his arms around Eugenia and pushed down on her fingers gently, and the song excited the accordion and entered the room. Eugenia felt as if someone had poked her with something hot and sharp right into her heart. Whoa, look at her. She's kind of playing it, isn't she? Let's see. This, she said, is nonsense. She was alarmed to find that her voice was quavering. I will not participate. I refuse to participate. There was a crack of thunder, a flash of lightning. The kitchen lights flickered. Eugenia took the accordion from around her neck. She handed it to Gaston. She said, I am going to my room now. And that is where Eugenia Lincoln went. She closed the door very, very firmly. Ran in her room. What do you think she's feeling right now? Is she feeling maybe angry? Do you think she might be feeling kind of scared? Do you think she might be feeling uncertain? I think she might be feeling things that she's never felt before. Kind of interesting, huh? You might want to talk about that with your mom and dad and see what you think. I'm going to stop there and I'll be back to read the next chapter later. All right, bye.